Well, hello guys, JoeOnit coming in. Got another battle replay for you here on Total War Rome 2. Welcome back to the Land of Sieges. Welcome back to the channel once again, guys. And thank you very much for coming to hang out with me once again. I want to make sure you guys remember to hit the like button, drop comments, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Definitely subscribe to the channel if you guys want to continue to see Total War content. So we are here on Total War Rome 2, like I said, and we are on the settlement known as Ankara. We have a board of 40-ish minute replay. So this is on the attacker's viewpoint. So we'll take a look first at the defenders. We have a Sparta being commanded by Titan Breaker. Then we have a Nabatea here being commanded by Gilly. And the final defending, actually we do see something. We see an Egypt right there being commanded by Duck. Now, getting out onto the attacker's side of the battlefield here. First we would take a look at Tylus being commanded by Terry Yu. Then we have a Masacely being commanded by Dignitary. And then finally, Arverni, one of my personal favorites, Arverni, being commanded by Iron Shepherd. So there you go. See some Armored Desert Hoplites. Of course, we see some Armored Desert Hoplites. You wouldn't have a Nabatean army, or the majority of the time, you wouldn't have a Nabatean army if you didn't have some Armored Desert Hoplites in there. Probably some Axe Warriors. Oh, Sword Foil. Okay, some swords. Very cool. Nabatean swordsman. All right, well, there you go. Army comps out of the way very, very quickly. Diving into the battle replay, so hopefully you guys do enjoy it. Let's get into it. Let's talk more war. All right, so looks like maybe we're going to have some more javelin volleys. I mean, this unit might be out. They have, oh, they only have 3 kills. No, oh, no, they're out. I think they are out of javelins, but they're going to come on in. No, they're not. Oh, my God, that was brutal. Yeah, this Numidian Light Infantry unit is not going to have a good day. It's going to have a short day, but it's not going to have a good day. They got 20 kills, though. I'm shocked that they got 20 kills. What do we have back here? Slingers? Nabatean slingers firing away. Are they on fire at will? Like, what would be the purpose of firing at this unit? They're already being attacked by 2 of his own infantry units. I don't understand why he would be doing that. Looks like he has stopped them from firing there now. Okay, let's see what's going on over on this side. Tylus getting closer to the wall. Fortunately, he's just got his slingers with him. I don't think he brought any... Yeah, Celtic Slingers, Celtic Slingers, Celtic Slingers. He does have some Thracian Warriors, though. I was kind of hoping he was going to have some Gallo-Thracians, but I don't see any of those. I just see a bunch of Thracian Warriors. Obviously, Celtic Warriors. And, of course, he's got the Tribal Warriors. Got to have those Tribal Warriors. Artillery knocking down a wall. This is going to be down here. Ooh. Couple of random shots getting into these mercenary leopard warriors. That is an interesting frontline troop right there. I mean, they have square. I would imagine they probably have javelins. So he's going to move them right up over here to the mouth of the... Actually, it's kind of lucky that he moved them forward there. They would have definitely taken a couple of shots for sure. But yeah, the Masacely artillery here should... No. Not knocked it down. I thought for sure those 2 shots would have landed. Huh. All right, well, Masacely sending in yet another unit of his Numidian Light Infantry here. So nobody's going for the towers just yet. The Gallic Hunters over here firing away. Are they on fire at will, or are they firing at something on purpose? Looks like they're getting shots into this Nabatean swordsman. Honestly, I wouldn't be recommending that they do that. Yeah, definitely don't want to be just using your ammo on a Nabatean swordsman unit. But all right, wall has come down. Are we just going to juggernaut our way in here with some tribal warriors? What are we going to have here? What is going to be first on the menu here, boys? Let's see what Sparta is actually sending some cavalry out. He's got some citizen cavalry with him. But yeah, Sparta here is going to kind of just hold this area, which might play against him if Arverni and Tylus can push in here fast enough. That might really mess up the Sparta play here. But he's got 2 units of citizen cavalry that are outside here now. Not really sure what they're looking at. I mean, they could get to the giant ballista. Wow, Masacely actually has a lot back here. This all Legionnaires. Legionnaires, armored Numidian riders, heavy Numidian skirmisher general. All right, maybe that's where the Cav is going to go. I mean, there's Cav over here, and they could definitely, the Numidian skirmishers are definitely able to do work. There's also a heavy horse right there for Arverni, so I mean, anything is possible, really. Anything at all is possible. I'm kind of interested to see what this heavy horse and citizen cavalry, I'm sorry, the Numidian cavalry and the, are we going to just charge right into each other? Yes, we are. He actually caught both units. That's actually a good play for him. He didn't lose a single one on that charge. That's gigantic. The citizen cavalry already losing decisively. Looks like the heavy horse is finally going to make his way over here and help out. I just want to point this out. Looks like he's going to send his cav over here to try and surround this citizen cavalry and not allow them to get back inside, or at least not allow them to get out of this combat before they take some serious losses. But he's getting over here just in time, because these Numidian riders are starting to take some losses here. Still losing, and with that heavy melee cavalry joining the fight now, that is definitely going to help out. Medium melee cavalry is really not going to be able to stand up. Heavy horse, guys. Heavy horse is just brutal. They really are a very brutal unit. Still nothing moving inside here, though, for the attackers. They burned down the tower, which is definitely good. Masacely, I think he's done sending in his Numidian light infantry just to die. Looks like another unit there, 33 kills for that one. So not as good at all. Citizen cavalry is running. Honestly, I would have probably taken this Numidian cavalry off just to chase to make sure that didn't come back. Because a lot of people do lose track, but he's going to make it to the red line. Okay, he's gone. I was just making that point because a lot of people do lose track. Sometimes cavalry can return, and he could have just popped it right in here into the woods. Though I don't think this is... I'm pretty sure this isn't camouflage. I don't think you can hide in there, but I mean, he could easily just brought it back inside. So, or tried to come around over here and maybe rear charge into the back of the Tyler's force, which still, nobody's moving. But, hold on. Looks like maybe Arverni's gonna go inside, or they may be just waiting for the citizen cavalry to be dead. Oh, wait a second. Sparta is bringing out more infantry. A Periokiai hoplite coming out, scaring away that, but he's already burned it down. So, yeah, a little late on the scare tactic there from Sparta. Little late. But yeah, this citizen cavalry is going to be gone. So hopefully now the attackers will start focusing on their attack. We could see some carrying axemen, mercenaries, the leopard warriors. What do you have here? Bunch of thorax swordsmen, a royal thorax swordsman general, carrying axemen, Periokiai pikemen back near the town center. Again, in case you guys didn't know, this is the town center right over here. So the Periokiai pikemen, I mean, kind of in a spot to maybe be able to block off a road right there. But I would imagine with the Nabatea force that we have here, we did see 3 units of the Armored Desert Hoplites. I wouldn't be surprised if maybe there are a couple back there kind of just hanging out and waiting. Speaking of hanging out and waiting, looks like, okay, they're finally gone. The citizen cavalry is finally gone. So can we get on with the battle here now? Hopefully we can. I mean, if these boys have javelins, this front line is definitely going to take a lot of damage on their way in. Looks like they just have spears. I'm not really sure. And more just standing around. Oh, wait. Oh, no. Well, that sucks for Masacely. That definitely sucks for Masacely. He tried to move too many at the same time. Oh, wait a second. Oh, he might be able to free them up, actually. Nope, he's still pushing this one forward. He's got to get this one to go this way, and then that might be able to free this one up to come back out. Yeah, you can see they're pushing. Oh, actually, maybe he's pushing it. He might actually be pushing that to try and get it out of the way. Not really sure. That is something that you guys can do. I don't know if you guys know that or not, but you can push towers out of the way. But all right, it looks like we're going to have Arverni going to charge their way in here first. Okay, good. No, not Arverni. Tylus. The tribal warriors will be leading the way up through the breach. Here they come. The mighty warriors, the mighty tanks of Tylus, and the leopard warriors do not have javelin. And they're just running away. They're running away immediately. They're like, nope, don't want to have anything to do with that. Yeah, that leopard warrior is already losing men. This one's already losing men, and now Sparta is going to... Yeah, Sparta's going to have to reform his lines. He's going to have to reform his lines. He has no choice. I mean, this is actually kind of a good time for Tylus to start landing. To start trying to push these guys back and start making their way this way. Unfortunately, though, they will have to deal with getting shot from any of the archers here. Nubian bowmen firing from the center street there. Also, another giant ballista would have been actually key for the attackers. Probably landed up right over here. So you'd be able to fire down this road, or you'd be able to fire down this side here. But we do have the Masacely artillery starting to fire into the settlement. Looks like he just hit a whole bunch of buildings right there. Let's see, does he have any kills? 16 kills. Okay, so he did get some. He did get some, but we have some carrying axemen here. Perfect use of the carrying axemen, getting some javelin volleys into these tribal warriors, I think. But they're either hitting the Cal. Nope. They're hitting the Celtic Warriors. Actually, they're hitting both. They are hitting both. Okay. Perioika Hoplites probably going to handle these Celtic Warriors. Tylus might want to start considering to land here. Really might want to consider to land here. We have Arverni now pressing all of his archers over in this direction. Probably because Tylus doesn't have any archers. Tylus has a bunch of slingers. Slingers would honestly be fantastic to be able to get them in through the breach and let them start just firing away down the road there. They could front dump with slingers. They have a ton of ammo, so you'll be able to definitely do that. The Arverni archers are starting to hit into this leopard warrior there. The Nubian bowmen are firing back, though. It looks like they're firing at the tribal warriors, who are losing currently. But I think once this unit gets taken out... Oh, God. Flipped a little bit of carrying axeman there. Not sure. Maybe he's trying to fire up the road here. Honestly, I mean, that really is like his only fair shot to shoot at. But he could try and fire up over here. Maybe... Oh, I can't do that in replays. I forgot. All right, so yeah, F5 and then left click is how you ping. I totally forgot that I can't do that in replays. But yeah, that most safely artillery might not be a bad thing to start firing down over in this straight. Just to shoot down over there. Towers on fire. Oh boy. What do we have out here from the Sicily? Is this a slaves infantry? Yes, it is. We trying to burn the gate down? No, I'm not sure what they're doing. They're just standing here. We actually have leopard warriors going to come out here. Are they going to destroy these boys? I think they are. Oh, lag. Whoa, that was a big spike right there. Another one. Holy crap! What is going on here? All right, there we go. Looks like it's catching up. So yeah, the leopard warriors have now come outside, and they're going to probably easily clean up these slave warriors, slave infantry. At least they should. Are they not actually fighting? They're not. They're just standing there. Give the attack order, man. Come on. All right, front line here. Let's see. Tylus, actually, tribal warriors getting taken out. Only 56 kills. But here we go. Tylus landing. Towers going to come on down this way. Are there any archers? No, they're not firing. The Nubian bowmen are not firing. And it looks... Oh, no, he does have some... Okay, so he did bring some heavy archers. Good. I mean, this is honestly a perfect time for the defenders to start firing in this direction, especially with such murderous and heavy troops pressing in this direction. Getting some good shots into these tribal warriors, trying to get rid of them. We have some Helot archers all the way back here, so no Cretans, at least none that we've seen for Sparta to this point. And with the Egyptian bringing Nubian bowmen, so no Cretans for them either. A bunch of Perioike hoplites. Haven't seen any Spartan hoplites or Royal Spartans or anything like that just yet. So it's definitely an interesting force here for the defenders to this point. But looks like he's coming back inside now. How much damage did he do? Oh, only 18 kills. He didn't really kill very much. Probably because the Desert Legionnaires showed up and he went, nope, I am really outclassed. I'm going to return back inside the settlement because I am going to lose. Now, Arverni might not see this, but he does have a gap right there. He can just go right through here, and if he wanted to, he could wrap around here or wrap around there, though those units would probably get shot directly, immediately in the back. But I wonder if maybe the defenders would be focusing too much on trying to kill these tribal warriors. Oh, boy, that was a great javelin volley right there. Let's wait for another one. See if we can get some more murderous kills here. Nope. They're just going to charge in. All right, good stuff. Perioike hoplites are not going to stand up to tribal warriors. Just not going to happen. Boy, just hearing that hacking and slashing. Something else charging in here now. Just heard something else run up. Is that another tribal? Oh, we have tribals getting off the walls, off the towers here. Oh, there's Celtic warriors. Okay, Celtic warriors. Good, 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 good. Nothing pressing over here. Nothing pressing over here. Another tower burned down. Another one actually is on fire now. It's going to burn down as well. Not really sure what Masacely's doing over here. He is unfortunately just losing his towers, though. I mean, he could definitely start bringing these Desert Legionnaires forward. Start trying to get him inside. Let's see what Arverni's doing, how he's doing with his archers over here. 91, 111. Okay, those two are doing pretty good. His other two are still tucked away back over there. One little bit of something for the Arverni player here with his cavalry. He's kind of got it stacked on top of the archers a little bit. That unit is firing, so maybe kind of just drifted over just a little bit so the entire unit would be able to fire. And I think he's firing at, yes, he's firing at the Nabatean heavy archers. Might not be a bad idea to start trying to get some shots into these Helot archers there as well. But again, the Tylus front line being held up rather easily. And I got to say, this attacking this way is usually one of the last places that you want to try and go. Usually the attack formation is this way and this way. I mean, I have seen a lot of players do this, but you're risking a lot. You really are risking a lot of getting shot from the center streets here. Again, unless you have a giant ballista over here. If you have a giant ballista over here, the defenders are a little bit more hesitant on leaving things in this main road, at least blobbing stuff up like this. I mean, Kushite shield women? Wait, what is going on here with this Egyptian build? That's insane. All right, here we go. Starting to break it, starting to break it, starting to break it. Periokia hoplites breaking down. This one's still holding rather well. He's going to need more infantry here. He's going to need more infantry here. Maybe bring some of these Thracian warriors up. They'll get absolutely annihilated. Ooh, that's going to be nice. That's really nice. Oh, boy. Yeah, that was a nice shot. That was a nice volley. That number dropping. Down to 121. What's he at now? I got to check real quick. Where is it? There it is. 90 kills. Solid job. Solid, solid, solid job. Thorax swordsmen now making their way forward. Going to try and help Nabatea out on holding this front line. But I got to say so far, guys, the attackers are really being held up. I mean, the attack over here is really being slogged down. Oh, boy. Wait a second. Arverni, run. Send your cav in there. Send your cav in. Okay, yeah. He ran away, actually. Okay, well, he's going to take a bit of a charge from the heavy horse. Didn't lose anything. We have the Misace. Oh, no, these are Thracian warriors. Ooh, that's actually a nice... That is a nice unit to charge in onto those boys. Gonna chase those Thorax away. Yeah, Thracian warriors on the charge is pretty nasty. And with the towers not being over here, he's gonna be able to just do whatever, pretty much whatever he wants to do. Thracian warriors unit winning currently, but with the amount of Thorax that are still here, they will be able to turn it back, I think. They'll be able to turn this fight back around. Yeah, they're dropping pretty quick now. Thracian warriors are dropping pretty quick, but we have Arverni again. Oh, is that the... No, sorry, that's Tylus. That's the slingers there firing in there. But, oh boy, Arverni's going to get a nice little sneaky charge right here. Get him, boys. That's nice. Good teamwork right there. I don't think that was done on purpose, but still good teamwork nonetheless. Very solid play there by Arverni. Good charge. He's going to take this Thorax out. That was really nice. I mean, he's losing some men, but that's still fine. Thorax Swordsman has routed now. As long as they can just break this unit before they have a chance to get back inside. I think they will. That Cav could probably get out of here. Yeah, just let the Thracian warriors finish that unit off just to make sure it doesn't come back. That was actually really solid play. Really solid play by Arverni. Nicely done. I like that. All right, here we go. We have a little bit of a foothold now for the attackers. Tylus is still pressing over here. Tribal warriors, 120 kills down to 76, though. I wonder, are the defenders starting to run out of ammo? Yeah, that's Nubian Bowman out of ammo. Nubian Bowman, so we have one unit Nubian Bowman right there with ammo. These two not, yeah, 121 and 98. See, if they had just waited maybe for a little bit longer, they might have been able to get some really solid kills there. Tylus Celtic Slingers not having a great opportunity to get some shots in there, though. He's going to try, but they're way too close to the wall. They're not going to be able to fire in. And that Nabatean Heavy Archer, if he chose to stand there, if he had a decent amount of ammo left, he chose to stand there. Nope, he's out. Never mind. Okay. A lot of ammo being used very, very quickly here by the defenders. Ooh, We got that Nabatean Noble Cavalry General over there. Here comes the Armored Numidian Rider. Still have that heavy horse, 69 giggity. Nice, 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 nice. Looks like they are starting to press the gatehouse near, trying to press the gatehouse now, I should say. Did they burn this down? They did not. They did not, so they're able to just come right on through here somehow. I'm not sure how they're doing that. I don't know what's keeping the gatehouse open. It's just neutralized. Nabatea trying his best to keep this neutralized, sending that Nabatean swordsman in. Honestly, yeah, I was going to say, Masacely, this is a good time. Send these boys in here. This is a good time to do it. Desert Legionnaires, be able to start pressing in this direction. If you want to have one pressing this way, have the other one go this way. Start trying to cut all this down, free up that gatehouse. But he's definitely got to get a unit up here quick to stop this unit from coming down. And he's got to get a unit there to kill this unit. Okay, Masacely has landed some more of his troops. We have Tylus coming inside here some more. He's got another unit of tribal warriors right there. Was kind of really interested to see what that Nabatean Noble Cavalry General was going to do, but he unfortunately hasn't done anything. He's actually starting to get shot now. So Arverni taking the opportunity. I mean, I don't blame him. Take the opportunity to get some shots. That is a scary cavalry unit. The heavy melee cavalry Nabatean Noble Cavalry General. Still a very, very dangerous unit in my opinion. More infantry coming down over here. This is kind of crucial for the attackers. If they can get... Oh, I don't think they're going to. Oh, no, he's still fine. 150 men. If they can gain control of this front area, that will definitely be helpful in them trying to press this way to gain control of this gatehouse. Yeah, because Nabatea's still got infantry right there. We have a Desert Hoplite making its way up over here, which honestly, I wouldn't even try and fight that Desert Hoplite right off the beat. Go this way. Go, 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 go. Masacely, cut this way. You'll free this whole thing up. Just one unit going over there. Rear charging that Nabatean swordsman. That will give it that'll give it a bad... Yeah. Go, go, go. Nice, nice, nice play. Go. Just charge. Just charge into it. Oh, my God. That was wonderful. Well done, Masacely. Nicely done. Nicely, nicely done. Going to get into the back of this unit, break them up. I mean, Nabatea is being held now. He's got this unit of armored Desert Hoplites have actually followed through. I thought for sure that Desert Hoplite was going to hold there. But he's going to press them forward. Now they're going to have to deal with the Desert Legionnaires not in Hoplite wall. That's going to actually kind of put it a little bit... Wait a second. What's going on here? What is going on here? Hold on a second. Hold the phone. What happened to this unit? They kind of like walked around and through this, but I mean, they're free here now, so they're going to be able to come this way, but still a little bit of a move with some of this Desert Legionnaire unit there. Got some more Armored Desert Hoplites making their way up. Another Armored Desert Hoplite coming up. So yeah, he had the three that we saw. So far we've seen three move up over here. Back over on this side though, the attackers really kind of locked up, and that's really dangerous. This Nabatean, yeah, this ballista could try and turn and fire down here, and if he fired there, he would guarantee himself some kills, and this is definitely not what you want to be doing. I know that they're trying to get infantry inside, but blobbing up like this is definitely not something you want to do, especially when there is an artillery piece that is absolutely in range to, if not the whole blob, it would definitely be able to reach to here. It would definitely be able to reach over to here. And that would be some Chosen Swordsmen, Celtic Slingers, Tribal Warriors, fresh units. These are fresh, full-strength units. Definitely don't want to do that. Tribal Warriors coming around, using the wall. A little bit of a wall walk there. More Perioki Hoplites. Spartan Hoplites. Okay, so we're starting to see Perioki Pikemen. Royal Spartan General. Okay. Okay. So a lot of Perioki Hoplites here for Sparta. Is he challenging himself? Is this a challenge for the Sparta player? I'm not sure. I am not sure, but this center still being held for the moment at least. We have some thorax swordsmen there carrying axemen. Looks like they have used their javelins. 56 kills for them. Good number overall. And then we have another thorax right there. But once we get a little bit further back, we have one Armored Desert Hoplite there. Sparta, I mean, obviously could bring his Perioki pikemen forward if he wanted to. But yeah, right here, see? The attackers now have control of this area. These Thracian warriors get the charge. Oh. All right, rear charge on the Armored Desert Hoplites. Honestly, if there's any Thracian warriors left, does he have any more left over here? He's got one. One Thracian warrior. Honestly, I would bring that unit over here and try and charge into that Armored Desert Hoplite. Get a good charge off on them. Let them do some damage. Pull them back out. Let the Desert Legionnaires get in there next. Carrying Axemen going to charge. That's not going to. They're not going to do much. They might kill a couple. Yeah, they're going to kill a few because I think their stats aren't terrible. Yeah, I mean, melee attack 28, weapon damage 26. So they're going to get some kills, but you can see the Mississippi player didn't even give the attack order, and the Carrying Axemen are dying. So, I mean, yeah, hopefully, I would like to see that Thracian warrior come over here, though. If that Thracian warrior can kind of slink his way over here and get a good charge into that, that would definitely cause a problem. And then they could just cycle. They could cycle the Legionnaires in, this Legionnaire in, let the Thracian warrior rest, charge him in again. Got a humongous traffic jam here in the center. Oh my God. Look at these hoplites. Armored Desert Hoplites can hold for a long time. Yeah, he's only lost 24 men, 63 kills, holding rather effectively. More Hoplites coming up over here. We have the Periuke Hoplites again, moving to the front line. This Armored Desert Hoplite, look at that, 242 kills, guys. 242 kills, now just starting to waver and break off. That's crazy. What about this one? 150, 37 men left. So not as many kills. They've definitely been holding for a while. Ooh, nice using the lift there a little bit, using the berm to their advantage here for Tylus. Solid job throwing those javelins across. Now we got the heavy skirmishers. Mississippi heavy skirmishers have moved forward, starting to get some tosses into that Royal Thorax Swordsman General. Is going to force him back. Line is kind of just yelling at each other here. Mississippi and Sparta slightly skirmishing with each other. Little bit of a battle. Oh my God, that sounded brutal. That really sounded brutal. See how these heavy skirms are doing. 4 kills so far, 9 kills there. I mean, the slingers, 36, 39, and 41. Wow, they have a ton of ammunition left. Whoa, 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 whoa. I think Arverni might have moved forward a little bit too far forward on that. He's going to retreat back, reform his lines. Not a bad idea. Let's see how we're looking here in the middle. Ooh, looking a little rough for the attackers here in the center. They have the balance of power, and I would say that's probably because of over here. But they're really being traffic jammed up here in the center. Armored Desert Hoplite says that the unit is losing. We have some, oh, wait a second. We have some Desert Cohort that have actually kind of snuck their way in to the line here. Right here on this left side. They're going to pull back out of that fight. Let's see how strong that unit still is. Still 40 men. Still 40 men. Some more Chosen Swordsmen coming over here. This is going to be a fight. Desert Hoplites are breaking down, though. That's a good sign. That is a good sign. He's going to pull this unit back. Oh, he's going to leave the weaker one in there. He's going to pull the stronger one away. Guess maybe they're getting ready to kind of let this go. What is this? How did you get in there? Where did you even come from? I mean, you're dead, but still. Oh, 3 kills. Ooh. Yeah, mercenary Kushite shield women, not good. Not good. Nice, coming up over here with the General, Nabatean General, tossing a battle rhythm up here. Solid job. But this is a problem on this side now for the attack, for the defenders. He's got some Perioke pikemen here for the defenders. So, I mean, that's not a terrible thing. Let's see what the Arverni archers look like. Does he still have... Oh, he doesn't... Ooh, is he out of ammo? Oh, I think the Arverni archers are actually out of ammunition. I see the one right there. I think that's the final one wavering. Yes, it is. That is the final one wavering. This one has routed. Probably won't come back. 36 men. Even if they do, they're out of ammo. Oh, no, he's got another one right there. 211 kills. Okay, they're out of ammo. So this could be a problem unless the attackers can get their slingers or those javelin men, the Masacely javelins, in place to be able to get some good shots in onto these Perioke pikemen. This could definitely be a problem. This could definitely be a problem because one of the pikes could just kind of go here and the other pike could go right there. And like I said earlier, just a little bit, yeah, this front line over here for the defenders is really holding up very effectively. Again, I still don't understand, how are these guys getting through here? Like, where did that unit go? Did he just pull through that? Like, how did this 45 men, yeah, they're like dying, like, oh, they're right here. Yeah, I just watched like 3 of them get murdered. There's another one right there just dying. So yeah, unfortunately, it looks like Nabatea did a little bit of a pull through right there to get this armored hoplite around, which is a bit of a shame. Definitely a bit of a shame. I mean, there's chosen swordsman here, so that armored hoplite's not going to be around very long. Yeah, he's like pushing into the unit here. Get the Thracians out of the way, yeah. Don't let those Thracians die. Do not let those Thracians die. You need those. That is your shock infantry troop. There's the hoplites breaking down. We got the slingers here. They're getting shots in onto those Thracians, I think, or maybe they firing. I don't know what they're firing at, but yeah, that armored desert hoplite again. Unfortunately, at least from my view, unfortunately, that definitely looked like he pulled through. So, all right, here we go. Pikes have moved out in front here. Now, hopefully, we don't have any pikes stacking from Sparta. I'm going to start moving one of them forward here. Ooh, javelins are being... Oh, no, those are the Desert Legionnaires throwing their Gila. These only have 12 kills. These have 11. Yeah, there's ammo left in these boys. There's definitely ammo left in these guys. Even the slingers have ammo. Do they not? Oh, no, they do. They do. They're all stacked on top. Again, this is something I mentioned a little bit ago out here for Arverni. This is something you definitely don't want to do. You definitely do not want to stack your ranged on top of each other. You want them, as I have painted lines many times before, unit there, unit there, unit there, or unit there, like next to each other. You don't want them stacked on top of each other because the entire unit will not be able to throw or sling or fire, whichever type of unit it is, will not be able to do its full potential of damage. Like this unit right here, this skirmisher unit, probably, yeah, I was going to say, kind of just move forward just a little bit. Don't stack on top of these Legionnaires. He'll be able to do a lot of damage to this line right here. Oh, wait, Spartan Hoplite's actually shifting over. I mean, they're pike stacking right now. There's no doubt. They are absolutely pike stacking now. You can see the pikes. Yeah, the pikes are mixed in with these Spartan Hoplites. So they are definitely pike stacking here. Honestly, if I was Masacely, I wouldn't even, I would let the javelins do some work. I would let your ranged units start doing some work for sure. Let them get some kills. All right, swinging back over onto the other side. The Thracian warrior did charge in. He's lost 19 men, 30 kills. Looks like he got a charge in onto this armored desert hoplite. I want to pull them back out, get another charge. Oh, wait, leave them in. They're active. Let them stay in until they get tired. Oh, we got a Desert Legionnaire that looks like they were trying to wall walk, but the slingers here for Nabatea have caught them. I don't think that slingers unit's going to be, well, maybe. I mean, the Desert Legionnaires don't look like they've been given the attack order. They're kind of just still standing on the wall here. C.R. Verney's trying to get through here. I'm just hoping he's not pulling through. He's got the one up there that's fighting. So, I mean, that's just basic. That's just kind of basic troop just kind of making their way through the line. Not seeing a lot of anything that I would be classified again as sort of a pull through or anything. Oh. Oh my God. 19 Slinger meant business. He was not messing around. Center line here still being held by the defenders. Pretty effective. Oh, wait, never mind. Oathsworn got through. Yeah. Good chance of something maybe is to have this Kushite, the shield women, try and charge in there. Try and get into the Oathsworn. Or maybe the Thorax, the Royal Thorax General. I was going to say maybe him coming around, but there's really not very much left over there. Sparta is pretty much dedicated his entire remaining force. Looks like the rest of his, the remaining bit of his force over here, and these pikes are actually getting wrecked. Yeah, a lot of damage done to that one. This pike's still holding up, but he's down to 79 men as well. Yeah, Perioke pikemen have broken away. We have the Nabatean general outside. What was he doing? He's got 0 kills down to 47 men. Not sure what he was planning there, but unfortunately, he's going to have to retreat back inside. We have a carrying axeman making their way over here towards the center. Do they have javelins still? Does not look like they do. I was going to say, that could have been helpful to get some javelin kills onto this Oathsworn, because there's nothing over here right now that's going to be able to beat this Oathsworn. Nothing at all. With another Oathsworn there and a final Oathsworn from Tylus coming inside the settlement now as well, there's really not very much. The Nabatean general is going to get a nice charge into the tribals, though. Knock them back. So not a bad thing there from Nabatea. I mean, there's a lot of range right here, though. I mean, that Nabatean general actually... That Nabatean general could just bulldoze right through here and get into all this range. It's really all that's over here is range. I'm just noticing that now. You can see Sparta is trying to take advantage of it. Sparta's pressing forward, going to push all this back. Can the defenders hold? Oh, we got the Thracian warriors coming around the corner here. Yep, Egypt tried to stop it, but they're around. They are around the corner. He'll be able to come around this way if he wants to just rear charge. There's a lot of chosen swordsmen over here. Okay. That's going to be pretty much the beginning of the end. Again, honestly, I feel like this Nabatean general should have charged forward, gotten into all this range. He would have had to deal with the Oathsworn, because they probably would have moved forward, but I feel like that would have been a nice little last-ditch effort kind of thing for Nabatea. Because unfortunately, I mean, it's a really good general. He's down to almost half strength, and he's only got 1 kill. So that is definitely... What are we doing here? Got some tribal warriors being... Wait, what? Why are you firing at tribal warriors? They're broken. All right, Nabatean general's now swinging back around. Sparta general losing decisively. He's just getting hit with javelins over and over and over and over and over again. Okay, Nabatean general in the center. Is he just coming around to give bonuses? Looks like he... Oh, no, he's charging in. Oh, boy, he charged into Oathsworn. Yeah, charged into Oathsworn over the mercenary Kushite slave women. Shield women, I mean, not slave women, shield women. Now we have the heavy horse coming around the corner for Arverni. I mean, if he wanted to, he could literally just walk right around this. Walk right around this, come over here. He's getting in onto the Spartan general, though. Minute 15 left, boys. Minute 15 left. We have another arm... Oh, no. Never mind. He's damaged. I was going to say, is that another full armored distant hoplite coming up over here? How's the Royal Thorax Swordsman General doing? 159 kills down to 51 men. I mean, he's taken on 3 chosen swords. We have a Desert Legionnaire there as well. Charging in, General. Yeah, he's just basically, they're just trying to do what they can. They're just trying to mitigate damage. But yeah, Arverni, come on. Just come around here. Just come right around there, follow this around, and just get some rear charges. Kill this archer unit. Go for it. Go for it, over, Ernie. Go, 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 go. Yeah, the Numidian skirmisher unit's going to be able to hold them back. Hold that archer unit there. And here we go. So, yeah, there you go. I mean, that is a brutal fight. The defenders held with everything. They held the entire time until, honestly, it's going to sound cheesy, they held until they didn't. And this side was actually the one that broke. This side over there is actually the one that broke down there for the defenders. What a battle. That was actually a really fun one to cover. Iron Shepherd sent this one in. Thank you very much, bud. That was a solid fight. Really, really solid fight. 2,633 kills for him as our Verney. General didn't even need to get involved. His other units won there with 357 kills. Heavy Horse 150. His Gallic Warriors 253, 217, 130, 159. Celtic Warriors 162. Getting into his heavier boys though, his Chosen Swordsman 148, 154, 198, 249, and 131. Solid job. Still had 2 full units just kind of sitting there and a general. Then we have Terry Yu playing as Tylus, 1,928 kills, 16 with his general. Slingers, unfortunately, 1 unit there with 132, but the other 3, unfortunately, really able to get anything going until he was able to get them inside. Tribal Warriors, 183, 170, 127, 129, 187, 143, and that's it. So he actually had 9. I just noticed that he had 9 Tribal Warriors. That's insane. His Thracian Warriors, 2 out of the 3 did well, 113, 180. This one's close to 100, and he had 3 Celtic Warriors that didn't really amount very much. And then finally, we have Dignitary playing as Masacely, 2,120 kills, 75 with the General, 152 with the Ballista, solid. His Armored Numidian Riders, not a whole lot of kills, but they definitely helped out dealing with the Citizen Cavalry, and I think that was the Nabatean General they helped out with as well. 2 of his Numidian Skirmishers, 156, 119. Legionnaires, 102, 172, 225, 164, 134, 170, 182, 183. All 8 over 100. Some of them very, very close to 200. One of them over 200. Solid job. His Numidian Light Infantry didn't get very much, and his 2 Slave Infantry didn't get very much. Now getting in here, we have Willowed Ember playing as Egypt, 1,607 kills, 176 with his General. Numidian Bowman did well, 102, 122, 147, 122. Solid job. Thorax Swordsman, 1 unit there with 269. Giggity. The rest of them there not able to get to 100. The Mercenary Leopard Warriors did not get very much going. I mean, maybe they held a little bit with the square that they were in, but they didn't really get very much going. The Mercenary Cushite Shield Women, they kind of seemed like they were a waste of time. They weren't able to do much of anything. One of his carrying axemen there, though, 127. Gilly coming in second with the kills with Nabatea, 2,572 kills, solid job. General, unfortunately, only 25 kills. His 2 Nabatean Archers, 219, 146. Slingers, 136, 117, solid job. His Armored Desert Hoplites, 187, 185, 205, 206, 176, 108, 244, and 153. I told you guys, Armored Desert Hoplites can get a ton of kills. They really can. They're really good. The Nabatean Swords, 116, 163, 131, and 100. Another unit there with 98. And then finally, we had Titan Breaker playing as Sparta, 1391, 149 with his Royal Spartan General. Citizen Cavalry we saw got destroyed. His Helid Archers, unfortunately, were not able to get very much going. And this 8 units of Perioiki Hoplites against these 3 factions, I don't know what the play was here, but none of them did well. One there was 75, another was 68. None of them over 100 kills. One of his Perioiki pikemen well over. He got 234 kills, but I think that was pike stacking there with that unit. The other one there, you can see only 63 there. And his 3 units of Spartan Hoplites, top unit there, out of those was a 93. But, all right, guys, there you go. End of today's battle replay. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully you guys learned some lessons. Hopefully you guys saw some really good combat, good close-ups. And hopefully you enjoyed. Have a great rest of your day. Remember, like, comment, subscribe, share the video around. Have a great rest of your day. Stay safe, and as always, until the next one.